Good morning, my lovely ones. October 11th in the house. Let's see, loves, what do we got? And of course, happy Tuesday. For many of you might still feel the energy of the full moon in Aries, the conjunction, it's quite strong as well. But let's see how the day is and how this day bless each and everyone. I feel lately quite reddish, and today as well, since fire energy from Aries brings quite strongly. As myself, I'm a fire. So here we are. Let's see, loves, where we are and how the energies are coming through. I've seen a lot of communication around. For many of you, there's channels where you felt you closed the doors. Now they are opening, or now they feel are opening. No, we're not speaking about Mercury retrograde, but we're speaking of opening for diversity, opening for new things in life. And why not communicate, make new friendships, new connections, as also we are still in Libra. Libra is all about that balance within connections. And sometimes, hey, we are meeting certain new people which for the future can be probably the one. Let's see, loves, where we are and how the things are. Queen of Cups, watery energy, Six of Wands, Four of Swords. Underneath we have Four of Cups. So something here speaks to me that some of you might allow yourself just to move forward with whatever you got. It's kind of like, I know I can go through this beautifully. Probably sometimes I need to stop from my way to go, but now I allow to get the new. Whatever the past is, doesn't really bring me much, but the new looks quite promising. Let's see. The first card, we have the Fool. Into something new. Fool is elemental air. First elemental air speaks of the Gemini, but many others consider Fool as a fire energy of Aries. Whatever energy gets the Fool, for me most likely gets that new energy. Getting into something new. Taking that dare of, I gotta make it. I gotta take this leap. Star, Aquarius energy, a wish, something here that you feel you've been calling upon. And you feel deep down that your intuition speaks quite strongly about it. When we have the High Priestess in a deck, or in the reading to be more specifically, it's that you know what you want and where you hit. Even you say, well, I'll take the leap. I'll just take the chance. Seven of Wands and the Judgment. It's kind of like I knew how I need to conduct myself. I knew for what to fight. Because the Judgment speaks of, I realize that whatever I'm fighting for is that mine. Six of Pentacles, Two of Wands, Six of Swords. Look at this. And the Magician. Wow. I'm just wowing sometimes how the layouts comes in here. But look at this. Six of Wands, Six of Pentacles, Six of Swords. These are all The Six of Wands is I overcome the situation which were unstable. I didn't feel really great. I always needed to say to myself that you gotta be strong, or you gotta be this, you gotta be that. Now doesn't really need to do that. Now it's kind of like, take it easy on you, take the leap. You know this is what you want. You know the realization is you have all it takes to make it work, to make it through, to get your manifestation. The other thing here is was on you to make that decision, not on anyone else. Do not need to resist of anything. Look at here, all this 5 major arcanas. 5 speaks of that movement. Another thing here, 6 of Cups is missing, which 6 of Cups speaks of past energy, leaving the past behind. Queen of Cups, yes, I might speak here with the water energy, but the water energy here speaks of I allow my heart to let go and move forward. The elementals here I get, it's a water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Leo, Aquarius, Aries, Gemini, Pisces. And as always know, the magician could be anyone, because magician has all the tools. So if you come here to reading, you now know why you needed to stand up for yourself, why you needed to get away from in the first place. And if it's kind of in the past you used to try to prove yourself or allow these things be on top of you, for some of you now it's kind of like the peace, installing the peace. As well, Four of Swords speaks of healing. Star speaks of healing, a new path of healing. I take the chance towards this new path of healing. I choose the movement. I choose to realize that resisting something which were not really fulfilling me doesn't give me anything. I just need to just let it go and take the things as they are. There's certain things here clearly are not on you. For some of you, you might need to heal certain things here regards the relationships you've been, as we have all these sixes here. 6 of Cups, yes, could be a pattern from your past, could be a pattern with your mother figure, because we have the Queen of Cups here. There's a lot of motherly energy here. For some of you, it could be a childhood energy. For others of you, it's kind of like you needed to overcome that when, you know, certain people over the time tells you can't do this, you are not able to do, and you always try to prove yourself somehow. Now it's kind of like, well, let them think whatever they want. I will do anyway what is right for me. So this full moon in Aries speaks of, yes, I give a lot to others, how about me? You know, Queen of Cups, that speaks of caring of others. And now it's kind of like, who will care for me? We've been speaking here in the readings of fill your cup first, then fill in others. Help yourself first, then help others. Let's clarify here. First thing first, this 7 of Wands, because really speaks of, there is someone here who always tried. It's not like, well, I just try once and I let go because nothing works. Like, I tried non-stop. I tried for a couple years. For some of you, you could try certain things here for even 6 years, because it's not like one try out and then this doesn't work, I'm out. No, it's more likely I try and I try and I try. 7 of Wands clarifies 10 of Pentacles. Again, family energy. For some of you, could be your finances. But indeed here, Ten of Pentacles speaks of you, my loves, tried to show a thing, or you try to show something that many could not get it. It's like I will try to explain spirituality to someone who doesn't believe in spirituality, or I try to, let's say, I try to tell someone that religion, it's less than spirituality, and vice versa. There's not such a thing. All have its own ways. We can't mix them. We can't do these ways. The Six of Pentacles here, Wheel of Fortune. The universe tried to show you, my darling. Look at this. Instead of trying to fix or trying to prove, it's better to heal and send healing. And Six of Swords, the Devil. That's why about healing. Don't go in circles in something that doesn't really fulfill. It's like your focus supposed to be somewhere else or towards something else. As well for some of you, this could be a relationship of yours with money. It's a very 3D alignment. I try to make it more and more, and always is less, less, less. I try to work 2 jobs and it's never enough. And running after all this craziness doesn't make any more sense. Because I'm feeling here for some of you, this is a feeling. It's not who you are, but how you feel about you. One more card for the Devil, Six of Swords. Yes. World. This is over. Somebody here walked away or felt the need to close this chapter, or the way they've seen these patterns. The Four of Swords here in overarching, we have Page of Wands, Two of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. Taking the things slower. Putting the touches into something that really brings happiness. It's a whole new way to see the things through. And indeed, somebody here now sees differently. It's like all what someone here needed to do was a decision to end as some sort of pattern and not going back and forth, back and forth. The Two of Wands here, speaking of, brings clarity. I made a decision because now I am clear. That is not up to me to fix certain things or certain people. All I need to do is to, again, send healing, heal them, and trust the universe. Such a beautiful energy, whoever resonates this. But indeed, someone here understood certain things at a time in their life when probably they understood most likely that the universe is there to help them to get away from these patterns. There's also coming here an energy here for those of you who try to fix a family member or an ex narcissistic or someone who was overspending or loved the lavish life, the 3D life, because somebody here could have could be a gambling problem, or somebody could love to spend certain things for even to give it to others just for the sake of giving. And it's not bad to give to others. It's not bad to give to others. On the contrary, brings you more. But I feel here someone here when we're not knowing when to, how to, because they were not balanced. And also I see someone here who probably left a karmic situation behind. It's kind of like, well, closure. I'm not gonna think, I'm not gonna worry, I'm just going forward with whatever I have. It's like somebody here has been born again. Somebody here has been born again. And that's why somebody here is in a new journey, because I tried over and over and stand up over and over. But now I feel it's always the same. The World comes as the last card in the tarot deck. Now is the Fool. So whatever here past-wise, I heal because I need to and I know to. It's a must. And go forward. I don't need to worry anymore. And I make the decision. I'm honest, first thing first, with myself. That I can do more. So I can move forward from the past. The best advice here we have for whoever I'm speaking at this time, we have Knight of Wands, Temperance. There are two Sagittarius cards, Tower, Five of Swords, and Strength. And guess what? Underneath we have a Six of Cups. So there is certain relationships here that needed to heal, whatever those relationships are, with your mother figure, a childhood figure, communication-wise. The Strength, you know, is the only one who beats the devil here. But the Tower comes in here and tells you, no more regards these patterns. Five of Swords. Don't feel this is selfish, ending certain things. Because yes, we get many times the Five of Swords like, oh, you know, I got my stuff. You know, who cares? You do you. This is not in a selfish way. This is self-care. And the Strength very strongly speaks that I don't need to prove anything to anyone. I got this. I'm on my own. This means maturity. So somebody here, soul, needed to transform And I feel here, for whatever here was, happened this transformation, probably not the best way how was intended or meant to, but did. And the strength very, very strongly speaks of there is a new beginning. And from this point, you can handle everything and anything on your own. It's like somebody here could have a family but never felt had a family. It's like felt more like an orphan. Or always try to have validation of some kind. And now it's kind of like only validation I need to have from myself. That's the point when all this breaks. And that's growth, big time. That's growth. And there is a big, big energy of awakening here. So yes, loves. Let's see what the oracles wants to provide. But the energy what I'm picking up now, it's peace. It is not reckless at all. It's actually empowered, stronger. If back then some of you had trouble to make a decision of some kind, now you feel like, well, I can do it and I don't need someone to tell me correct or false. And that's beautiful. That's the next level, my loves. So some of you are on the next level. Whatever level you've been back then, now you are to the next. And look at here, the number 51, milk and honey, happiness, and this rainbow. This is a very beautiful energy for many, many of you. Underneath we have mending, healing certain things here we needed to. Treasure Island. For some of you, you've been working with the law of attraction big time here. Treasure Island very, very speaks of manifestations that are coming in. And the old story, never-ending story we speak in here. You are overcoming it. Because now you're doing by the book. By the book. So, no more old ways, but by the book very strongly speaks of I'm doing the right thing, how supposed to be that right thing. So indeed, loves, not anymore in these circles, back and forth, back and forth. You know what are the next moves. And I will read just this card here by the book, because that's how you are going forward. The essential meaning of by the book card speaks as follows: abiding by social rules, conformity, respecting cultural or family customs, universal laws. The oracle's message: the universe works within a structure of divine laws and principles that provide a framework for human experience and evolution. The law of abundance, the law of prayer, the law of karma, the law of attraction, the law of thought, the law of compensation, and the law of nature are only a few that are known. These principles create perfect order and operate with a kind of precision beyond human understanding. Even revolution has its place in universal law. Human beings, in turn, have their own laws and customs that vary from culture to culture and family to family. Laws keep social order and govern behavior, reflecting an instinctive understanding that harmony is important. This is a time to learn these laws and conform to them rather than being the rebel and flouting them. When this card appears, submit to structure and follow the rules, even if they seem to make no sense. Release resistance, for universal laws will correct any disharmony. Open your eyes to those universal laws, and it will be easier to go by the book at this time. Getting along with others entails understanding and respecting who they have become as a result of their environment, culture, and experience. Find the middle ground that allows the relationship to flourish while honoring the individuality of the other person. Playing things by the book instead of trying to break the rules or pressure others to conform the way you want to do them. Your connection will deepen as a result. So certain things here indeed you tried. Seems here that when you loosen up, when you let go, now you see that everybody is different. Everybody have a belief over the time. And by the book card that very strongly speaks of. For some of you, regards your prosperity message speaks as at this time you can expect a return on your investment. Whatever you have pursued, be it a dream you long cherished, a skill you've cultivated, or a service you called to, will come to you if you are willing to go by the book. You don't need to reinvent the wheel to be successful. Follow in the footsteps of others to have already achieved the things you're striving for. You can learn a lot by observing the structures that are already working. Your creative projects and commitment to prosperity are aligned with the need of the world, but impatience may tempt you to cut corners to get there more quickly. Stick with what you know works, and you will attract abundance. So know now, no loves, okay? And protection message for you. Now is a time for real change in consciousness as you are incited to revolt. Challenge the structures that are limiting authentic progress. It is not enough to rebel in small ways. This is a call to revolution. Focus on what you really want to achieve, regardless of whether it feels so far outside the box that the established order may reject it. Genius, invention, and transformation are rarely comfortable and less likely to be accepted by the mainstream. It may be time for you to say no to the way of your group. Take a stand and make real changes. It could be that the structure of your inner world is alerting you to the need for a complete overhaul. This is a time for transformation. So let go of the fear of change. Your intuition will lead you through the darkness. Trust the light will draw on. Epiphany will surely lead to miracles. So that's what we're speaking here, loves, with the intuition. Your intuition is telling you, go forward. All what you need is to change you, not others, because everybody come with certain beliefs, comes in certain ways. It's not our duty to change them. We can show, we can tell, but we cannot make. And that is everywhere, inclusive love, inclusive knowledge. As I always say, many can read cards, not as many can feel the energies. That's why we are all different. And as always, as I say, many who come here, some are very, very strong into their spirituality. Some, they just come across. Some are believers, some are not. We are not here ever to judge. We are here to deliver the message, as I am just a messenger, a vessel for these messages. So here we are, loves. Whatever we move, whatever we go, whatever we accomplished, very, very speaks of this rebirth, reborn. And I will really gonna say this as I confess today. Last night I've been dreaming a lady who were pregnant. The lady was a Chinese lady. The man were not Chinese. And in the dream, really where the lady was, I am not married. I am with the person, but how I will tell the world. So it's a very, very, very strong energy that comes in. For many of you, the way you change, the way you transform, as how I interpret the dream is, many of you, you have this gift of transformation, movement, growth, but you have probably a hard time to deliver it. Just because for whatever habit, or you want to do certain things for yourself in life, you have a very hard time to express the way it is. And I feel here for many of you will just kind of, this is how I feel, this is what I want, I'll just go forward. Because always there will be critiques, always will be appreciations. So yeah. And yes, loves, I'm not pregnant. But sometimes I have certain dreams and feels very, very real, some of them. That being said, I wish you have a great day ahead. I hope this message bring you the insights and the light you are looking for. Blessings. Namaste.